Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our assembly today. You'll notice that I'm not in school today. I've had to try and find a quiet place at home. Very difficult. I thought at one moment I was going to have to do this from my car, but I've managed to find a space in the garage where no one is anywhere near me. You might hear the wind occasionally in the background, but I'm here and it's good morning and it's lovely to see you. Although obviously I can't see you, but you can see me. So a reminder this morning then, if you want to, you can send in your messages and I will try and read them out to the rest of Harlands School. Just pop them in the chat and a little bit later on I will mention them. I will read them out to you. It's great to be able to be part of the Harlands community even when we're not actually meeting together. So to start things off today, I wanted a recap of last week's challenge. Last week's challenge was a difficult challenge, and it was a difficult challenge for you, I know, and I can assure you it was a difficult challenge for me. And if anything, I kind of bit off a little bit more than I could chew this week and had to enlist the help of others to help me to try and put things together. So I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who sent in a video. I'm afraid I've not been able to use them all. We've tried our hardest. Some of the videos seem to be locked and copyrighted. Some of them worked really well. We've put together as much as we could. So thank you if you took the time to make one, to send one in. We were working pretty much till very late last night putting that together. It only actually finished editing or doing whatever it was doing on the computer this morning, and so it was a difficult challenge for us. That said, I need to personally thank Isaac, my eldest son, who's helped me in putting it together and has spent hours over the weekend, most of the time working and editing on these clips, trying to put it together to get it to make some sort of sense. And so thank you to everyone. Please accept my apologies if we didn't get your best bit of the video, but here goes anyway.
Find yourself lost in the middle of the sea. I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark you can't see, I'll be a light to guide you. Found out what we're made of. We are here to help our friends in need.
well done to everyone who recorded something and sent it in. Apologies again if yours wasn't included, but thank you very much to you all. Now, of course, this week people have done some other great things as well, so let's make sure that we have a look at some of those other certificates that people have earned this week through doing those math skills and through practicing and improving on the week before. Fantastic work to all of our mathematicians there, all those people who were the highest improvers, your thirds, your seconds and your firsts. You've all done incredibly well and we're really, really proud of you all. So there's been some other good work this week as well, and so it's only right that I share a selection of some of that work with you. To share it all would take us all day, so here is just some of the highlights from last week. thank you to everyone for sharing some of their work that they've done last week with us. It's always a pleasure to look at and a pleasure to be able to share with other people. Now, our story this week is called The Dot. It's not been read by me, it's been read by Jake Birchall, and it means quite a lot to me because it's one of those stories that inspired one of the displays that we all created together at school. And so I'm sharing with you this morning the story of The Dot.
The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. The art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. "Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm," she said. "Very funny," said Vashti. "I just can't draw." Her teacher smiled. "Just make a mark and see where it takes you." Vashti grabbed the felt-tip pen and gave the paper a good strong jab. There. Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper towards Vashti and quietly said, "Now sign it." Vashti thought for a moment. "Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name." The next week, when Vashti walked into her art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn, her dot, all framed in swirly gold. I can make a better dot than that." She opened her never-before-used set of watercolours and set to work. Vashti painted and painted a red dot, a purple dot, a yellow dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the yellow, she discovered that she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting, lots of little dots in many colours. "If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too." Vashti splashed her colours with the big brush on a bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not even painting a dot. At school, at the art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots were made quite a splash. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. "You're an amazing, great artist. I wish I could draw like you," he said. "I bet you can," said Vashti. "Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler." Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. "Show me." The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle and then she said, "Sign it."
Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. So some of our shout outs from this week. Let's have a look to see who we've got saying hello. We've got the Stillmans there, Liam and Mia saying hello to everyone. We have got the Bournes, Sophie and Emily. We've got the Kedwoods, good morning. Phoebe, Tess, Sam and Simon. The Millingtons, Natasha and Sophia. We have got Isabel and Jacob Beard saying hello. We have got Dexter, Neva, Florence in year 1. We have got Georgie from Owls saying hello to everyone else in her class. We have got Ella, Stockinger. We have got the Rileys saying hello to everyone. We've got the Thames saying hello to everyone in Jackdaws. lovely messages. Thank you so much for sharing them with us. Now, of course, there have been some birthdays since last week. And those birthdays during last week, we had Finn Gardner, we had Felix Wardshaw, we had Jack Rajan, we've got Reese Walton, we've got Bailey Marchant, who I know is missing Miss Draper at the moment. So she says a massive hello to you as well. But today, of course, is a special day for a very special girl having a very special birthday at home. And so we want to say a very special birthday to Imogen Holman. And so that brings me on to next week's challenge. Next week's challenge is going to be easier for me and my family than last week's challenge. I've made that promise to them. And so this week's challenge, I want you to think about your favourite book, a book you really enjoy reading, and I want you to recreate at home a scene from that book. Now, you could use other people in your family, you could set up a scene. You could use your toys, your dolls, your teddies. You could use your Lego figures. Just whatever it is, set up a scene from your favourite book. Take a picture of that scene and send it in to us at share@harlandsprimary.org, and we'll feature all of those pictures next week. And so that brings us to the end of the assembly this morning, and that just leaves me to hope that you all have a fantastic day, that you enjoy each other's company, and I look forward to seeing you all next week for our 10 o'clock assembly next week. Thank you.
Standing in a crowded room and I can't see your face. Put your arms around me, tell me everything.